Hey Easy Agent Proers, this is Tyler, and today we're going to be diving into what to actually do with all these online leads. They actually are a little bit different than your phone leads that you'll get, and different than referral leads are obviously a lot different than online leads. Online leads aren't usually as tied to you as a business when they give you their contact information, just because of how the internet works and the philosophies behind that and everything. So I'm going to show you a system that typically works, and it just will show you what you can't be doing online to get more of these leads to convert into customers and clients for you. So day one, immediate action, call them within 5 minutes. That 5 minutes is really very important. They probably won't even remember your website much after, let's say, half an hour, 1 hour. They'll vaguely remember it, and then after that you're barely there. So call them within 5 minutes, and then if you don't get a contact, then just leave a voicemail, send an email, and a LinkedIn request. That's very important because a lot of people will respond to different platforms very differently. Like, some people will answer all your LinkedIn messages but never reply to an email, and it's really just, you don't know what they're going to reply to, so you're just doing as much of this as possible. Next step on day number one, call them back. If there's still no response, call them back 2 more hours, 3 more hours later, and no voicemail this time because we left the voicemail the first time. Day two, same thing. We're going to call them in the morning, and then if we don't hear from them, we're going to call them in the afternoon. I typically also send over a endorsement on LinkedIn, or I try to find them on Facebook or Twitter, send them a message that way. Google Plus is another great one. If they have a Gmail account, you can typically look at their Google Plus profile, add them to a circle. They usually, when they get that notification, don't even know what that is, so they'll really look at that. Day three, I would repeat the early morning call, and then after calling those 2 times, I would send 2 emails every single week. Sometimes I put them through like a 10-day cycle of emailing them every day, and I'm not really asking for their business every single time. I'm doing things that are slightly related to that but a little different. So I'll send them an email saying, hey, here's a cool article on my site, check this out. If this is going to help you, let me know, what do you think about it? And I'll just ask them an open-ended question, because that's a lot less scary for people to reply to than do business with me, or can we sit down in person, right? The whole point of an internet lead is that they didn't want to go to that in-person step, so that's sort of the thing you have to massage and get them over. And then that's sort of the I'd repeat this through day 10, where you're calling them maybe every 2 or 3 days, and then you're sending them emails every day, every week. I'd put them through a 10-day cycle where it's every day, and then after that I'd move them out to every week, and then every quarter if they don't reply to that. But that's how I would approach internet leads. Now let's go look at what you can possibly do with, let's say you just get the email or just get the other information, what you can do to get more information out of that. So we are over here, and as you can see, there is this email address right here. You can actually look it up with this tool called Reportly, and it will open up this this LinkedIn account right here, and then all of a sudden you have more information from them. You can also toss that into Google, and when you toss that into Google, you'll bring up a few things here. Maybe that's useful to you, maybe not. So I definitely do that. And then I would use a CRM. There are 2 that I really recommend. The first one's called Streak. This is a free one that just sort of lives in your Gmail account. What you can actually do is move people along a pipeline, send them automated email sequences. You can delay people's messages so they don't come in when you don't want them to. You can actually set up various cycles for them, and then based on those cycles do automated things for them. The other one that's pretty cool is Contactually here, and this one actually lets you move people through programs, lets you put contacts into buckets and pipelines. It's really very powerful tool. So those are the 2 CRMs I recommend using to do this sales cycle a lot easier, a lot better. I hope you've learned something from this. Hope you can convert more of your internet leads, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. This is Tyler with Easy Agent Pro. I look forward to talking with you next time.